So I got another Certina. Yeah, I'm becoming a fanboy of the brand. No doubt about that. But this Certina, actually, this is the one that I really wanted for since it came out in 2018. The thing is that, as I said in some other video, it's too big for its own good. I think it should have been it's 42.8 millimeters in diameter, and the lug to lug is 52, I believe, which is quite long. So this deterred me from purchasing the watch. But things happen, and yesterday I was in an official event by Certina in Israel, by the company which imports the Certina and sells them in Israel, and they had some very, very deep discounts on their watches. So this one was also heavily discounted. I was drunk, and it's not an excuse, but I just did it. And to be perfectly honest, I'm very happy that I did, because the price was like around, I'm not gonna name the number, but it was something like how the price of a used piece now that you can find on the net. So that was the price, but only a new one with 5-year warranty, and on the mesh strap and everything. So it was a good deal, but I'm not trying to convince myself or anyone else. I'm just saying how it is. So yeah, it's I gave in. I mean, this watch had lots of hype. It's very popular. I think it's many people have it. Many people sold it. I always loved this style. I mean, if it were 39, 38, even 40, it would have been perfect. But even at this size, what happened is that this event, a friend of mine who's also a watch fanatic, he came and he wore this watch which he owns, and he let me put it on my wrist, and suddenly I saw that, you know what, it sits nice. Now I'm gonna put it on my wrist now, but of course it will look big. It will look bigger than it actually is. Well, not as big as I thought it would, but yeah, it was smaller. I'll take the camera a little bit further. So yeah, here I think it's still not it doesn't show the real picture, but you can see there's no overhang with the lugs, and yeah, it sits really well. It sits even smaller while on a strap. I put it on a tropic strap, which I really like the combination, and it's a strap monster. So yeah, I also got this cool travel bag from Certina, and I might get some more merch. And me and Certina in Israel are now friends. Certina is an awesome company, I must say. So this has the Powermatic 80 movement, 80 hours of power reserve, Nivachron balance spring, if I'm not mistaken. And it has a Plex acrylic crystal, so it can get scratched very easily. But you can polish that out with Polywatch. As you can see that the crystal is domed. I love it. I love that dome on this crystal specifically. Something that, I don't know, it's hard to replicate in other watches. I love the red on the dial, the splash of red, and the arrow dial. So yeah, I'm really happy with this purchase. Feels like I've came full circle now. I have 3 Certinas. and I don't know. There isn't any other Certina I want now. I mean, I would love to have the vintage, the actual watch that inspired this one from 1967 or 8. But I'm not a vintage guy. I like buying new. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. I think this watch is a. There are tons of videos about this watch. I guess I will do another, perhaps a review, but there's a reason that this watch is very popular, and I believe that it was brought success to Certina. One, I guess, way to support this claim is to see that they released a second version with the ceramic bezel, if I'm not mistaken, and sapphire glass. But I went for this one because this is the OG and I love it better than the newer one, despite the upgrades. Look at these sword hands. Look, man, I love this watch. I love the bezel and how the indices match the bezel and the bezel insert. The date window is framed. And that smooth, that second style, the second hand. Yeah, so I hope I'll have a long honeymoon with this and the other Certinas. And wow, I mean, I can't believe I actually bought this watch. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think in the comments. Yeah, I know I'm a little addict. I'm addicted.